Hello, Programming 11. We are going to be starting our final project, and that's going to be the game of Breakout. I'll show you what the game looks like, and you may have seen something similar in the past. Got some fancy graphics here. That's an animated GIF, and we'll see if we have time to get that going on. Let's get started. Oh, look! It's a bunch of circles, and you're going to use a circle to knock a circle into those circles to break the circles. This game is, something went wrong with my sound. Oh gosh. I'm not too sure what happened there. I'll have to debug my project. But this, what I wanted to say about this project was it's a great example of loops. Because drawing all those bricks, this is hard to talk and play at the same time. Drawing all those bricks would be so painful to do manually. I mean, I only have 28 of them. But that's still 28 if statements and 28 bounce codes. 28 times 2 is I can't do math while playing Breakout. There's a lot of variables of x and y and booleans to see if they're true or false, if they're alive. There's just so much. I'm just gonna let the game die because it's exhausted trying to play and explain what's going on at the same time. So that's going to be our project. Breakout is a really famous game because it was the first project, I believe, that Steve Jobs did professionally. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple Computers, so he created this game once upon a time. It was not just code; it was like actual machine that played it, as well as like the computer itself, as well as the code. But that's pretty cool that we get to do the same project that started off Steve Jobs in his famous career in the computer industry. So to get started with, you're going to be doing some of this on your own. You already know how to do some of this project because we've been doing similar things in Pong and the target clicking game. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to make a very simple mode framework. So you can make yourself a mode framework for, which doesn't have to be elaborate. Just a simple intro screen with a placeholder for a title, and you don't even have to worry about making a button. You can just click to go into the game. And then what I would like you to make in the game is not the bricks, but you can make the paddle and make the ball bounce off the walls. You don't have to make any bricks or anything like that. You don't even have to make it necessarily go off the screen and lose a life. If you want to do that, that's cool. Oh darn! I gotta undo whatever that was that I was going off. But yeah, you can just basically with the ball, the paddle, the mode framework to work out. You can put a pause in there. It doesn't have to be animated, just a simple pause screen and then a game over screen. Again, depending on how much time you have, you could put the lives code in there if you want to, or not. Just have it just ready to go. And that's all you need to do for today, just to get things set up. It might be a difficult thing to do that for you. If you struggled at all on the Pong project, or you might have to look back and think about, how do I get collisions to work? How do I get these things to set up? That might be still a bit of a challenge for you. So I'd like you to try that challenge on your own. I'm not going to show you any code. Basically, it's stuff we've done before. So feel free to go back to your old code and take a look at how things work. Feel free to watch some of the old videos to see how it is that you would go about creating, everything but the bricks, and the fancy animations and all that kind of stuff. And you might be surprised with how little code that is and how quickly you can do it. And if not, then feel free to come in and ask questions. But that's going to be step one on this project. A pretty small step, but we've gotten to the point in the course where, you got a lot of skills. It's been only 8 weeks or not even, but you can already do quite a bit of this stuff. So again, make a screen and a game mode. You can put in your pod and other modes. I'm just going to let myself die here. And put in the paddle, the ball, the bouncing, and up to it, the lives as well when it goes on the screen. And that is day one of the Breakout project. Basically you handling things because you got a lot of skill and you can get started on that aspect. Tomorrow, or whenever you take a look at this video next, maybe you're gonna look at it right afterwards. I don't know. We will take a look at making the bricks. That's gonna be a big thing because that's gonna bring in that new while loop information. So all the stuff we learned about while loops is going to be a big deal. Also, we're going to learn about something called arrays. And arrays are going to be like a super variable that will help you to keep track of things like x and y coordinates of many similar things like bricks without making so many variables. You can just make a single super variable that with many, like almost like making a book with many pages in the book, so you can look up all sorts of different coordinates. So look forward to seeing that tomorrow. But before we get there, go ahead and try and make the basics of the Breakout project. Okay? Hey, thanks so much, Programming 11. I hope you're having a good time on this project, and we'll see you the next time I guess you tune in to these projects. Bye.